What's up, guys? It's your boy T. And today, if you pay attention to the gameplay, it's against a bots on Battlefield 2042. My friend and I was leveling up guns, so that's why. So, yeah, just enjoy. But anyway, I want to talk about eBay, man. I hate eBay. I swear to God, it's so hard to get a good deal on stuff because people make the price go so goddamn high. I swear. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a new GPU, right? I'm trying to get it. I really want a 3080, but I was like, I'll settle with a 2080 Ti. You know what I mean? I'll settle with one, and I'm bidding right now. Why is this 2080 Ti at $610? Why? Why is the 2080 Ti at $600 for a used one? A used 2080 Ti, man. I just wanted a 2080 Ti. It's not worth that amount of money no more. It's not. Now, granted, it's a better deal than 1200 when it first came out, but nowadays it's not worth $600. It's not worth $600 to me. To me personally, it's not. It's not worth 620. It just got sold right now. We're gonna see how much this sold for. What it sold for? Wait a minute. Hold on. Loaded. $630 for a 2080 Ti. That's a lot of money, man. I've seen, and here's the thing. Here's my issue with it. Now, there was a 3080 from yesterday that I was trying to get. It was the Founders Edition. I loved it. I wanted to get it, but I wasn't going to go past $500. I wasn't going to go past $500. So I messed up right here. It did go past $500, and then I started talking about a whole nother car, just so you understand what was happening. Or like 520, 550, something like that. Hold on, wait a minute. I can tell you, it got sold for 510, and it's not no basic 3080. It's a Strix 3080 for $510. $510. I was okay going past 500 with the Strix. It's a Strix. Why wouldn't I? You telling me this 3080 got sold for 510, but this Gigabyte Aorus Extreme got sold for 630? A 2080 Ti? Why, dog? A 2080 Ti is, if you didn't know, 2080 Ti is pretty much the performance of a 3070, RTX 3070. That's what it is. So why are you paying so much money for a 2080 Ti when you could just turn around and just go get a 3080 for a better price? I don't know why people doing this. This is one thing I hate about bidding on eBay. You try to get good deals, but the issue appears when people are just bidding, and it's that last minute bid. Like people bid. It's that last minute, and then you don't get lucky. You don't get a good deal. Another problem I have with eBay is people lying and not knowing what they actually have. So, the other day, actually, wait a minute. Let me make sure I know what it was. Let me pull it up. So this is on me because I didn't look at it well enough. So the other day, it was 3070 Ti, $355. And I won it for $355. I'm like, all right, cool. That's a good deal. 3070 Ti. But then I was looking at it some more at the end because nobody else bid it. I was the only one that bid it. I was the second person that bid on it. I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at it, and then I started to look at the top. That's not a 3070. That's not a 3070 Ti. That's a 3070. And then I looked at the listing. EVGA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti XCR Ultra gaming 8GB, right? So I'm like, all right. But then I looked at the car. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not an XCR. That's a 4-to-win 3 card. So I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What is going on? He don't know. The dude obviously don't know what card he has. And then once I found that out, I'm like, well, I don't want that. I was under the impression it was gonna be a 3070 Ti. So that's why I want it. But since it's not a 3070 Ti, I don't want it no more. And it sucks because you be finding decent deals. You can find a good deal on eBay, but sometimes it takes a while for you to actually find one. It sucks, and it's one of the things where it's like it is what it is. You know what I mean? However, I wish I could find a good deal. And then on top of the good deals that I be wanting to find, all their shipping is high. Like one guy shipping like $50. Why am I paying $50 for shipping? Jesus, dog. But yeah, I'm really that's been my conundrum right now. Trying to get a new GPU. I really want a 3080, RTX 3080. That's really all I want. Cause I'm trying to sell one of my graphics cards. Well, I'm about to sell one of them. Cause somebody just bought it off me for $61. It was a GTX 1050 Ti. That's my first graphics card I ever had, ever used, owned, and you know, it's just been sitting there, just sitting, just chilling. So I'm like, well, I ain't doing nothing with it. So what about? How about I just sell it? This is just one of the videos where I just talk, so it ain't really nothing going on. But yeah, I'm just wanting to sell it, so I'm trying to sell it. Cause I want to upgrade to a 3080. Then eventually I'm gonna upgrade my monitor, cause my monitor is a 1080p, 165 hertz monitor. But I eventually want to upgrade to a 1440, 1440 or 4K. I used to have a 1440p monitor, but we ain't gonna talk about what happened to that monitor because I was just a fool. But anyway, yeah, eventually I'm gonna give me a 1440p monitor so I can actually enjoy the 3080 if I ever get one for a good price. I want the 40 series, of course, but the 40 series high. Y'all know how much the 40 series is. The 40 series is ridiculous. Now, are they performers A1? Yes, it's good. It really is good. But God, that price ain't good. I can if you don't know, my PSU is a 750 watt. Apparently, I can run a 4080 with a 750 watt PSU. I didn't even know that. However, I think it's one of them like not comfortably, but it's not gonna have headroom. But I can still do it. I can't get a 4080. Yeah, well, I can get one, but I don't want to because again, a 4080 is $1,200. $1,200. That's how much a 2080 Ti was. And when you look at it, that's how much the 2080 Ti was. And when you look at it like that, it's a decent deal. However, a 80 series, no Ti, no Super, none of that stuff. But Super was only on the 20 series, I believe. But if I want to get a 80 series usually a good deal. Usually like $600, $700. Yeah, still usually like $600 or $500. It just depends. But now they're $1,200 just for an 80. So when they release a 4080 Ti probably gonna be like $1,400. And the thing is, at that point, if a 4080 Ti is about $1,400 or $1,300, depending on what it costs, you might as well just get the 4090 at that point. Like the pricing is just pretty much getting people to be like, well, you might as well just spend a little $200 more and get the 4090. That's really what they. That's really what they try to do. It's like you can spend $200. It's like with a 4070 Ti, you can spend $400 more, get you a 4080, or you spend $400 more, get you a 4090. It's like, even though AMD have their selection of GPUs, there's really no reason to choose them. Because, yeah, you can get a 7900 XTX, but if you spend $300 more, you can just get you a 4080. And the thing with top tier, like high tier graphics cards like that, there's really no such thing as saving money once you come to a certain point of GPUs. If you already spending $900 on a GPU, pretty sure you don't mind spending $1,300, $1,500, $1,600 on a GPU. Keep it honest with yourself. You already spending about $500 on maybe a CPU. You don't mind spending like $700 on a CPU. You know what I mean? You just gonna go ahead and get the top of the line. That's how people are. And if I was okay with just spending my money willy nilly, I would have had a 4090 and a 1200 watt PSU right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It would be underpowered because I have a 5800X and it's not really up to snuff for a 4090. But I would. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. I hate people on eBay when they betting and I can't get a good deal on some. I got one right now. It's a Asus Tough 3080. Hopefully I can get that. Cause if I can get that, I can sell my my RX 5700 XT, which I've been using for editing. And I've only had this 5700 XT for like, I think about 4 months. I think I've only had it for like 4 months. Let me see. I can actually tell you. I've had it for about, I had it since November. Like, yeah, like 4 or 5 months. I only had 4 or 5 months, so I'm ready to get rid of it. Nothing's wrong with it. I just always wanted an 80 series car. Ever since the GTX 1080s came out, I always wanted a 1080. Cause that's just a top tier car. I want top dog. So that's what I'm trying to get. But anyway, and I don't want to buy it on Amazon because they like $1,200 for a 3080. 3080 ain't worth that. You might as well just get a 4080 at that point. But anyway, that's all I had to talk about. And I hope you have a good day.